Welcome to the Twin Flames Universe channel. My name is Christine and I'm a proud student of Steph and Shalia. In today's video, we'll be talking all about frustration on the twin flame journey, whether it is at something your twin flame is doing, at the circumstances of your journey perhaps, or a third party that is interfering. This video has got you covered if you've been feeling frustrated. And yeah, this is something, there's no need to feel shame about this. We've all been through this. I swear, the amount of times I have been personally frustrated on this journey as well. So it's okay, you're in good company. And there is a way out of this, and I'm going to share with you in this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. So let's first talk about where frustration comes from. And it's very simple. Frustration comes from expecting a certain thing to happen, and this thing doesn't happen. And because of all those expectations, then of course frustration comes up, right? So for example, you expected your twin to message you and he never did or she never did. And yeah, that's a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of sadness perhaps. So the purpose here is not to frustrate you or annoy you, right? Well, it is, but I'll get to, well, there's a deeper meaning here. Your twin flame is not doing any of this to spite you, okay? Your twin flame is not the enemy, so that's something to get out of the way now. Your twin flame is your partner in ascension, and you share one consciousness. So anything that is in your consciousness, any traumas, any hurts, any upsets that can come from your childhood, perhaps from previous relationships, all those patterns will come up for healing when you meet your twin flame and when you have a relationship with them, whether that's just a friend relationship for now, or, dating, romance, or if you're married to them even. All of this is going to come up to the surface. There's no hiding from your own consciousness, and even if you run away from your twin flame and move to the other side of the world, this is going to still be here in your consciousness, and it's going to come up one way or another. So, at first it is safe to accept what is going on, right? Of course, you don't settle for your situation. It's not going to be this way forever, okay? I'm not saying that, so let's take a deep breath here. But there's no need to, well, it's actually counterproductive to try to change it externally without the inner work to back this up. And what I mean by this is, for example, let's say you really want to be in contact with your twin flame, and you just bombard them with messages, but you have not healed what is going on in your communication within yourself. Well, this is going to come up sooner or later, even if you do take the external action, even if you do talk with them about it, and if you ask them to message you more often, let's say. Nothing is really going to change unless you do the inner work to change it. So when you do the inner work to change this, you won't even have to say something. Of course, in some cases, it is necessary to communicate, like, hey, I would like more frequent contact, but examine your intention at all times. Are you doing it from a place of trying to control your twin flame? And, if you're doing it from this place, it's not going to happen, okay? And this is where frustration comes up even more, because you can't control your twin flame. And you can bargain with them. This is not a soulmate relationship. And it's good that it's not a soulmate relationship, because, you are designed to be with your twin flame. You're designed to have a relationship based on pure divine love instead of controlling, or having them act the way you want to, or you think you want to, right? It's not real love if you only love someone when they act a certain way, or when they do certain things for you. And the twin flame relationship is not a transactional relationship. It's based on pure divine love, right? So any patterns that you hold on to from previous relationship, from what's in your parents' relationship even, it's going to fall off as a result of relating with your twin flame. So it's perfectly safe. So now that we've spoken about what causes frustration on your twin flame journey, let's talk about how you can heal this, how you can remedy this. And yes, there is a way to do that actually. You don't have to stay frustrated forever. Yeah, that should feel very relieving. And yeah, as a matter of fact, let's bring this a little bit one step further. You don't have to feel bad on your twin flame journey. And what I mean by this is that, of course, you'll feel your feelings, right? If you're upset at something, if you're sad at something, you want to feel this thing, bring it to the surface, Love yourself there, of course. Don't just feel it and stay there. Okay, this is, yeah, you don't have to just stay in the bad feeling all day and just, you know, keep complaining about it or keep feeling bad. This is not what what the purpose of twin flame mirroring is. The purpose of twin flame mirroring is to bring those feelings to the surface, bring those upsets to the surface. They were already there, but they're coming up. And then you love yourself there, you heal there. And that's the purpose. So, yeah, you don't have to feel bad. That's the thing. And, you know, a way to feel good here is, of course, you choose to feel good. Not in the way that numbs out and you're like, oh, everything is fine when it's not. But you make the choice to love yourself no matter what arises in any moment. And then, you know, you also claim your support. For me, it has been so valuable to work with my ascension coach. And just, yeah, really, every time I come out of a session with them, it's like, yeah, it's amazing. The peace, it's just ever expanding. So if that's something you'd be interested in, getting extra support here, I highly recommend working with one of our ascension coaches. So, on getting over this frustration, healing this frustration. So, as we spoke about earlier, frustration comes out of, you know, trying to control a situation. And the opposite of control is surrender. And of course, this might sound scary to some of you, like, oh, like, how can I surrender? Everything is falling apart and it will keep falling apart and I need to just hold on to everything so that it doesn't, right? But the thing is that what is meant for you will always be with you, and what is not meant for you, it will fall apart anyway. So it's safe to release. All right, even now, take a moment if you've been feeling this burden on your shoulders, right? Just take a deep exhale here. Like, yeah, you can release control here. It's safe, and I swear nothing is going to fall apart that is not meant to fall apart, all right? Well, nothing aligned to your good, right? Because if something exits your life when you love yourself and when you empower yourself, well, that's not something you want in your life. Surrender also has to do with trusting, and for this you need to build a relationship with the divine, right? And of course, that's not necessarily something you can do in a day, okay? For me personally, it took some years of trial and error, really going deep in my relationship with God to really trust and reach the place where I'm at right now, where I can confidently say that, hey, I trust God with everything that's going on. Like, no matter what the situation on the outside looks like, I just trust so much that it's going to work out in the end because I have this deep knowing that God loves me. And it's the same for you. You know, God doesn't only choose certain people. We're all the chosen one, right? God loves us all, and that includes you. And you can trust in God's love. Of course, this doesn't mean that your choices will not be reflected to you, right? Karma is a thing. And if you're choosing, for example, to not heal yourself, if you're choosing upset, if you're choosing contrast, God will respect that. And it will be reflected in your life. But when you choose love, when you choose for this journey to be easy, to be light, to be fun, and yeah, when you choose to see the joy in every moment, that's what you'll receive. You'll receive so much joy. And, you know, you get what you put out there. So, you know, joy begets more joy, purpose begets more purpose, love begets more love. And the same is true for everything else. Upset begets more upset, like, if you're choosing to stay there. Frustration begets more frustration, as, you know, in the theme of this video. So, you know, you can just release your grip on everything. It's perfectly safe. And if there are people you don't trust in your life to do things as they're supposed to, perhaps this is the reason why you feel like you need to hold on, like you don't trust that your twin flame will come back to you. Yeah, it's safe to release that. Your twin flame will always reflect your choices. When you choose to come back home to yourself, when you choose to love yourself and be with all of yourself, that's what they'll do inevitably. They'll reflect that. It's in the nature of twin flames, right? You're not able to choose separately from each other. You're so intertwined and interlinked as people. So you can trust in that. You can trust in the truth of your creation, and you can trust in the divine's love for you. And for some of you, this might also have to do with going a little bit in the past, some memories that you were hurt and you were feeling that perhaps the divine was not there for you. But when you feel in your heart, you will always feel that the divine was there for you, was supporting you all along. So yeah, that's a really beautiful exercise to just go in those places you were hurt in the past and really feel the divine there, really see the divine as holding your hand all along and supporting you and, you know, guiding you all the way here where you are right now. And you're here for a reason. You clicked on this video for a reason. So, you know, don't ignore that. And you've come a long way, I'm sure. So it's safe to congratulate yourself for the progress you've made and keep going on your journey. And in fact, what makes life so beautiful is not controlling every single detail and trying to make things happen by a certain date, or, you know, trying to make things go a certain way. Because God knows you perfectly, and He knows what is best for you. And every single day can be a surprise, like a beautiful surprise, a beautiful miracle. And, you know, expecting how each day is going to unfold in every single detail and knowing every single thing. Like, yeah, where's the fun in that? Come on. This doesn't sound very fun at all. It sounds very boring. So, yeah, you can trust that the Divine loves you, and the Divine is supporting you in your twin flame journey. The Divine is steering you on here. The Divine is on your side. So, yeah, you can trust in that and just move forward fearlessly and work on whatever is arising right now in your life. And yeah, the future is going to sort itself out, as Yogananda said. You know, just be in the present and all will be well. So this is all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to click the like button and subscribe to this channel for more juicy Twin Flame videos from all of our students at Twin Flames Universe. I'm also a certified ascension coach, so if you would like to work with me on your Twin Flame journey, I would be honored to walk you all the way to your Harmonious Union and beyond. So check out the description for my links if you'd be interested in that. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, see you around. Bye.